Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one and only Sarah Farasia.
Hi, David Yontef. I mean, we got to go rapid fire, baby. There are so many topics I need to
Th-
ask you about.
There are so many topics. I definitely want to do some OC. A lot of people yesterday we started the show and you said everyone's talking about you and I said
Oh,
I'll get to it later in the show and then what's the word? Craftily never got to it. Well, a lot of people were in the DMs last night and they are displeased. They would like to know what that was all about. So, look, very quickly, because we really do have a lot to go on, and it's not about me. It's really not about me. But so I don't want to, first of all, I don't want to reveal who sent this to me because it is somebody on Bravo.
oh,
And
okay, okay,
it's somebody on Bravo,
okay.
current, past, future. And it's like there's so many things wrong with this statement. I'm sure you read it and you're like, knowing who it's from, and you're like, are you kidding me?
I immediately,
Like, I don't want to sway you,
immediately,
but there's so many things wrong with this. But, you know,
immediately.
again, I have nothing against any of these people at all. We don't even, you once taught me, you only clap back at people that are above you in the particular space, in the podcast space. I mean, Kelly is a total fucking failure. Kelly Dodd, she's not above us. So I don't want to even talk about her, but I get this random text and by the way, I've not responded, nor will I. So it says David, and I'm gonna take out some of the things because I just
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
I'm
Do
I'm
not identify. Sure.
trying. Here's the thing. You want to push my back towards the wall and piss me off? I'll reveal it all. So don't, you know what I mean? This person, I don't really, I think deep down, I think this person has a good heart. But this is
Okay.
from a Bravo celebrity, guys. It says, David, I'm calling you about Kelly, as in Dodd. It's he, which means me. He need to back off on it. It's not a good thing that you're doing. All the Bravo stars know about it. They're not going to go on your show and you'll get blocked by Bravo. Stop. You've gone too far.
That's the part.
I was with Kelly recently and then I was with her again and there was lots of other people there. Now there are mentions of people like Shannon, Vicky Gunvalson. I was with Vicky also, and Vicky was talking about you and doesn't like you. You're going to be banished in the community. That's a big source of your money. You've gone too far with Kelly. You've gone too far, and you owe an apology. I think you need to back off. Seriously, call me. Now, I ain't calling nobody.
Ah, that cracked me up that you'll be banned from Bravo for talking about Kelly Dodd, who, by the way,
There's so many things wrong with this, you guys.
hates. Bravo hates. Could
Hates.
would never even allow. Do you think she's even going to ever be at a Bravo con? No. Like of
No.
all the people to talk about, Kelly Dodd is actually the one. Like you should just put step on the gas. Like nobody is making their decision about coming on your show based on you talking about Kelly Dodd. I actually found that to be quite comical, to be honest.
It's quite comical. And it's like, I mean, first of all, thank you so much for this compliment. Like,
I know
I,
that they're that taken by you.
that day, see, guys, let me tell you something. Because you say I should do the life lessons consulting, which apparently you just found out that I do last show. But guys, here's today's free advice. Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer it. Part two, just because someone sends you a text or an email doesn't mean you have to answer it. I was out. I just got back from Sag Harbor. I was away for the weekend. I wanted to see people on the property. I wanted to see the concierge, check in with the board president. It's a community here. I had a lovely dinner with my friend Spencer. I had a glass of wine. I did have a drink. We shared a shrimp cocktail. We had the dessert, the lemon, the key lime pie. I had the shrimp and the curry with the sticky rice. What a lovely day I had when I was getting this text. I'm like, why would I ever respond to this text? But it shows you these people, it's guys, this isn't for the camera. These people, what a miserable, all of them, a miserable life. You have angst when there's no cameras, there's no money, there's no money,
They
you're
do
sitting
keep
there.
this, they keep the pot stirring 100% because it's like, I mean, to be
I,
consumed by you, by your podcast, what you said, and make it a whole thing. And to think, I mean, I love it. I love it. I think it shows like how much power they give you because they're very worried about your future with Bravo.
Very worried. I mean, and this person's like Vicky. I told Vicky to go fuck herself a year ago and blocked her. I mean, like it also does show the arrogance that these people who have not been on the damn TV in
Oh
40
my
years
God.
think like it's everything that's going on. Then we can get into the OC. It's everything that's going on with the OC this season. I mean, they just think because they were on the TV or on the TV that we are like they don't realize like this podcast is bigger than this person who sent me this. It's bigger than Kelly's podcast. There's no ego. It's to show people that the arrogance that just because you were what a miserable life, first of all. You're all sitting around Shannon Bedore and talking about how mean I am. Like I'm having a lovely drink talking about like other things in like my life I would never talk about. So like I just think like when I say on this podcast like I live a life of no drama. It's not lip service. I don't do this in my spare time. Like I would never respond to this. Like to bring that into my personal space. Guys, don't answer. You don't have to answer people and you don't have to respond to texts. If it's not going to improve the quality of your life, just delete.
I could understand if this was about Kyle Richards, who has, I'm sure, a
Yes.
great amount of pull and
Yes.
respect. If this was about our girl Kath,
Correct.
that's one thing. But like Kelly Dodd, I mean, it's so funny to me. It's like, it's just like, oh my God. I'm trying to think of someone who was on Bravo who like,
Sarah's
it's
amused.
like, oh my God. Who was the guy that just announced that he has prostate cancer that hasn't been on RHOA in like a decade? And he was the designer. What was his name?
Dwight, right?
Dwight. This is like someone going, you've been speaking about Dwight. Like, no offense to Dwight, but you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
nobody gives Kelly people. It's a joke. Kelly is a joke.
Nobody even listens to her fucking podcast. So I agree with you.
Oh
Listen,
God, that's so funny.
I'm not, I'm
Oh
glad you
my
got amused
God.
by it.
This is
No,
like literally someone in the audience of Watch What Happens Live. You know what? You've been talking about somebody in the audience of Watch What Happens Live, and Bravo is not going to work with you. Bravo is going to work with you more because they hate Kelly. Like, what?
yes.
This person is so out of touch. Oh my God.
That's why I'm like,
So out of
I'm not even addressing this. And by the way,
Well, I'm addressing it.
oh, thank you. Um, and that is the thing. Like, I'm not Bethany. Like, I don't know everything. Like, listen, that's the great thing. We also do the business consulting. You have to read something, you process it, and then you make a decision. You have like, yes, if someone wrote to me like, "Hi, David, I'm just writing to you because I am Kathy Hilton's house manager. It has come to my attention that you have said all these things about Kathy and Rick's business, and I just need you to call me because like we're just very friendly, letting you know that this needs to stop because Kathy is connected in Hollywood." I would say, "Oh God,
Okay.
fuck."
Yeah.
Like, do I have to say this? Now, listen, we've talked about Kathy here, but when it goes to business, I would say, you know what? I've thought about it. I don't have an ego. I'm right most of the time when it comes to the podcast stuff, but I don't know everything. Only Bethany knows everything. And you're right. This isn't worth it to me. I have 1,000 other people I can talk about. I'm really not interested in this fight of going up against Kathy Hilton with hundreds of millions of dollars. And I do believe she's connected, and I will stand by this. I am 100% convinced that Lisa Rinna lost Jill Fritzo as a publicist because she also works with Paris, and Erica Jane lost Jack as a publicist because he also works with Nikki that season of the Sprinter Van. Those two things happened, and I'm convinced it's because of a woman named Kathy Hilton. So, yeah, I would listen. I agree with you that I laughed at this.
And does this person who sent that to you realize that Kelly has a podcast where she goes on regularly and
No.
is horrible to people.
No,
Horrible. Comes
no.
after Emily Simpson's child with an eating disorder, comes after
And fat shamed Emily said,
fat shamed everybody constantly, does nothing but trash people up and down, and has the most grotesque things to say. And this person is saying to you, oh, Kelly, everybody is talking about how you've trashed Kelly. Really? Maybe you all ought to hit an air check of Kelly and Rick and like, oh my
she
God,
goes on other podcasts and talks about you. But that, guys, that is the thing
this person.
about success. That's the thing about confidence. That's the thing about knowing who you are, guys. You don't you don't clap back, guys. You have to just let silence makes you powerful. The less you react, the more you reveal. Not everything deserves your words, Sarah. And by the way, if you are going to disagree, disagree without emotion. The calmest voice in the room often wins the most influence.
Who's this by? Buddha?
Sarah, these are things we go over in the consulting course. I have the
Oh,
rules I've written here. Please,
oh,
I
that's
will make everybody a stronger person. But being liked is cheap. Being respected is rare. Say less, stand firm, and stop trying to please everyone.
well, truer words have never been spoken. I love it. I yes to all that. And yeah,
Don't react
it's
to
just
every
comical.
insult. If they can trigger you, they can control you. Silence is strength.
Well, I think it's very obvious. They just showed their hand. They just let you know how bothered they are and
Kelly seems to
how
be
much
really bothered.
she is.
Why
And how
isn't she
well you have.
clapping back? Has something changed in her own situation? There's lots of allegations out there these days about some things that Kelly's been up to. I am speechless at what I've heard. Speaking of which, before we go into RHOC, speaking of the only person who does know it all, well, Madonna and Cher. And Bethany, your good friend Bethenny Frankel. She was in Wimbledon with Chris Appleton, living her life. She just did a video that she suffered